Hey guys, welcome back to the episode of my Madden retrospective series. We're taking a look at different stadiums in Madden 23, 24, and 25 to see how much they've changed over the years. So this is our second London stadium. This is not Wembley. This is, I'm gonna butcher it, Tottenham Hotspur. Probably butchered that. Anyway, this is our second London stadium. And the cool thing about this stadium is not only is it better than the Wembley stadium. I don't know why it's glitching right there. It's better than Wembley, but because it's more designed in Madden, that is. But it also has an outside because it isn't like void locked. For whatever reason, Wembley is void locked and it's very annoying. Anyway, tunnels a little bit better than Wembley as well. It actually has detail in the tunnels. It looks good. Again, Wembley overall wise, I think is the best stadium in London, but you know, this is overall wise more designed and they care more about it. So we have this little okay. Is that a rooster? I guess that's a rooster. A rooster on a soccer ball. Or a football, excuse me. Got one in London here. So a rooster on a football. Nice. This is an issue with Madden 23, and we saw this last video, Wembley. For some reason, Madden 23 doesn't like to do the outside of the stadium, so they just have it standing over a void with nothing on the outside. I'm not sure why that's the case, but yeah, it is something, again, we see with Madden 23 for both stadiums in London. It's just, not really the best looking, but it is what it is. We do have speakers up here all the way around. And again, I really do like this roof. The roof looks really freaking good. So across the board, shout out to this stadium because it actually is a W stadium. Didn't really know what to expect going into it, but I will say I actually really like how this stadium looks in the end. Anyway, outside this stadium, we have a pretty decent sized map for being, again, the only stadium that, well, actually, there's one other stadium, the German stadium, one of the German stadiums, have an outside map. It's not just a void. But this is one of the few stadiums that actually have an outside, which is nice because it's cool to have like an outdoor environment, not just be in a void and outer space somewhere, you know? Like, it's nice to have a little bit of touch on the outside of the stadium. But they do this weird thing where they do 2D textures of like different houses all the way around. I'm not sure why they do this, but you know, it is what it is. Kind of their cup of tea. Okay, I'm going to stop. Let's go ahead and skip over, guys, to Madden NFL 24. The real update. Madden NFL 24. It only gets better. Honestly, graphics look so much better. It is the first next-gen Madden, so that definitely helps out a lot. We have this, like, Jumbotron that goes all the way up there. This just looks so much... Everything about this looks so much better. And I'm going to guess on the outside, it's also going to look better, meaning there's going to be an outside of this stadium and not just floating in the void. Alright, EA? I don't know why this stadium of all stadiums, shout out to EA for the darkness, by the way, in here, but I don't know why this stadium lags so much. No other stadium lags for me. I mean, I do have a very powerful PC for a reason, but for some reason, this is a stadium that lags. We also got locker room set up, visitor room set up, so that's kind of a cool, dope thing. That's kind of like, updated a little bit. Over here, nothing really going on. Yeah, it's kind of just the same as the last one. All right, so let's look at the rooster up here with our beautiful football. And this looks a lot better, actually. It's a little bit more designed. Again, it's not too much that it's next gen that's causing this. I think it's just in general, they just spend a little bit more time and energy into it. And that's really what it comes down to. It's still floating in a void. EA. You really didn't fix that? Like, you guys really couldn't fix that. All right, so apparently Madden 24 also has a issue in some capacity. Good to know that. I was kind of hoping that, they would not have that problem with Madden 24. But, it's how the cookie crumbles, as they would say. EA Sports is always going to be EA Sports about things. So, across the board, looks good. Graphically looks just so much better, but physically it's pretty much the same for the most part. So, let's go ahead and head over to Madden 25 and see what's different. Hang on. So, we have Madden NFL 25. It looks a little bit better than Madden 24. Just like graphically starting off right away. Is it going to lag when I go to the tunnels is my question. Not really. Look at this. Is it really this hard for EA? There's an outside of the stadium. That is so nice. It is so much little effort that they put in there. And I am so proud of them for that. I mean, I can't express how enough I am so proud that EA could put in the littlest effort for that. To put an outside of a stadium. Okay, we already looked at that. Let's look at the suites. For the most part, all the suites are the same in Madden 24 and Madden 25. Usually when it comes to these type of stadiums, like international stadiums, the suites aren't really that great, and it kind of looks like that's the case for this one. I did look at Madden 23, but it's kind of the same for Madden 24 and Madden 25 as well. It's just kind of wishy-washy. So, let's take a look at our favorite rooster. Go all the way up here. Where are we? Oh, there we are. And now he's yellow. Okay. Looks like he's changing colors. We have an outside of a stadium. There's no actual way to get inside. I love how there's no front doors or anything. You're kind of in there. Once you get in, you're locked in for life. You can't get out. But at least you have an outside. I guess technically speaking, without the outside, then someone could jump off the stadium and hopefully escape. But yeah, I guess now you're kind of stuck in there for life. And not only that, if you go actually inside here, it's still technically a void underneath. So, yeah, you know what? You're kind of stuck in there for life, forever watching whatever team plays. That's the NFL cycle. But for the most part, I will say it was pretty similar over the years. Not really much have changed over the years here. Maybe little details here and there. You can tell me down below what you saw. But based on what I'm looking at, it's very, very similar. And yes, as always, we do have random people down here. I don't know why, but we have random people walking around down here. So that is another key factor in the stadium that is always a little bit weird. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.